Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien here on the morning of Saturday, July 1st, 2023. Well, it's the first day of 160 years ago, the Battle of Pennsylvania, Gettysburg, to be exact. And as I said, sitting in for Paul Harvey, and today's rest of the story is not Gettysburg, but it's something more scarier and hideous than what happened at Gettysburg. Since the beginning of time, and the rest of the story is on the most feared item ever for humans. And like I said before, ever since prehistoric times, ever since the first human set foot on Earth, there's always tales of creatures, big creatures, dinosaurs, yeah, I remember them. Today's hideous creatures and dangerous creatures are the elephant, the rhino, the lion, the buffalo, the shark, and snakes, to say a few. That scares the bejeebers out of humans. But there is still a hideous creature today, still living from ancient times, way before the humans ever set foot on this earth, that's still around. And he's hideous with his 8 legs and its hideous looking jaws that can open 360 anywhere you want it to go. Oh, you look at him in the mirror and you would think that Shelley's Frankenstein and Bram Stoker's Dracula looked like Barbie compared to him. Paul Harvey told you about this, and you guys paid little attention. Yet, male or female, this hideous creature outnumbers the people on this planet. So you got 6 billion people, or 6.5 billion, supposedly, almost 7 billion now. Well, you may have a little more than that, maybe 10 billion, 12 billion or so, maybe a little more than that of this little thing. It's hideous. It's the scariest creature human beings have ever encountered. And if you look in the mirror, you would never look at another mirror again. You would say, like Candyman, you don't want to see a mirror, you don't want to say that word. And yes, this creature is alive and well today. The science called it Demodex. Oh, they know Demodex pretty well. Demodex cuntilius. And especially for you males and females who like to look at yourself in the mirror and make yourselves beautiful. Well. And you guys that like Golo? Yeah. This is a good story, people. I mean, yeah, Paul Harvey had the rest of a good story here, boy. I don't know how he did it with a straight face, but I have to laugh at this one because it's hideous and scary. And when I finish with my story, you women that like to look at yourself and pamper yourself on the mirror will not do so anymore. And you that take Golo because you want to be down to a size 6 from a size 18? Oh yeah. Well, you see, Golo is good, but this little sucker is better. For you see, Demodex is a creature scary, and if he was 1,000,000 times bigger than he is, he would destroy the human race in a second. He would make the dinosaurs look like your French poodle. Oh, Mr. Harvey, you really did a good job on this story. And how you did it with a straight face, I'll never understand. But for women, especially women, Mr. Harvey, and those guys that you see them all the time, they gotta pamper themselves in the mirror. But you see Americans and humans. If you look at yourself in the mirror, and you saw what was looking back at you, and you saw what you were putting on to get yourself pampered, you would be so scared to death you didn't want to go in the mirror again. For Demodex, that tell you, it's only 2.5 of a millimeter long. 2.5 of a millimeter. Yeah. But look it through a microscope and look at yourself through a microscope, and you'll see them. And by the way, it eats a lot. It eats about 1,000,000 times its weight in fat. Therefore, when you get products like Golo and other products that eliminate fat, they use Demodex. They don't know it, but they use Demodex. A small little ancient creature that's older than the dinosaurs. And it eats fat like crazy. And it's all over your skin. All over. Especially your eyelashes. So you look at yourself in the mirror and you see this creature and, oh boy. And I've seen Demodex on a microscope, by the way. It is a hideous creature, I can tell you that. Yeah. So, now, you know the rest of the story. And men and women, especially you pampered men and pampered women who look at a mirror, you won't want to look at the mirror again, because what you see is not that beautiful face that looks back at you. It's those billions of little suckers that are looking back at you saying, if I was just 1,000 times bigger. Yum, 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 yum. A lot of fat there, boy. Sitting in for Paul Harvey. This is your favorite alien. Good day.